I hope you I hope you appreciate the apron. It was not made for someone my size, and I keep catching my hand on the buckle. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas Eve! I'm doing some last minute baking, and oh, here we go. I'm doing some last minute baking. Okay, I heard you twice the first time. Okay, here we go. Just a second now. And let's scroll this up. Turn on the live chat. Here we go. Hi, Tina. Hey, Corey. I also keep catching. Here, I'll show you. Oh, God. Ooh. I modeled the apron, but not the Santa hat. And I keep catching my hand on the buckle. It's not made for a person my size, but I thought I'd like to be a little bit festive. Do I have the right glasses on for this? I'm glad it came before. I know, Corey. I'm so excited. That's how I'm going to have my Coca-Cola in. So, oh, wait, I got to turn the chat off here. Hang on. So, I'm doing some last minute baking. Hey, Julie, Corey, Aces, Tina, Catherine, Lacey Black, and Yellow Bird. So, I am making, my oven is preheated. It keeps catching on the underside of the island. I have made a half a recipe of shortbread, and some is chilling in the fridge for cookies, and I'm making another, hey, Pearly White, Cheryl, Trish, Joey. Did I miss anybody yet? So what I've got going on here is I am making some of these, oh, shoot. Oh, here we go. I don't want to tip you guys off the table. I'm making, stupid buckle, pecan squares. And of course, I've got everything ready for pecan squares and shortbread and scones, except the frozen stuff. And I forgot the pecans. I'll be right back. Oh. I asked Howie if he had his druthers, would he want a pumpkin pie or more pecan squares? Hey, question asker, Glenn Ludwig. Denise, I asked him, I said, would you rather a pumpkin pie or pecan pie squares? And he said pecan pie squares. So this is what we're doing. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. This is why I go through so much butter on the holidays. So first, I've got, I don't know, half a cup of flour, 3/4 of a cup. Okay, this was a mistake. 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And my sugar is Red Path sugar, which is cane sugar. Okay. That's just like, oh, I better move my mouse now. I made, Trish Young, I missed that. Merry Christmas. I made it. Leave it up to a man to get the text. The dinner is tomorrow, Christmas Day. We had a nice visit anyway. Oh, well, there you go. Now, we just want to, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to go and melt a bit of butter because I don't think this is enough. I'll be right back. And the butter's frozen, of course. So it's going to take me a minute. Right here, right now. It's the most wonderful time of the year. No, I gotta sing a little higher. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and be of good cheer. My best Ethel Merman voice. It's the most wonderful time of the year. All right. Oh my God, this butter's so frozen. I'll be there in a second. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Excuse me. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. Come on, butter, melt. And on every street corner you hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Everybody, ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. And on that note, we have, ow. I've got about just a quarter cup of melted butter there. I don't need you right now. And that'll move things right along with the mixing. Hey, Nana, Kay's Corner, Kim Solomon, Lorraine, Betty, Kathy. I made your Aunt Josie's butter tarts last night for Tibbs Eve part. Oh, yeah. Well, this is basically what this recipe is, eh? You don't need corn syrup. You don't want your tarts syrupy. You want them, you know, yummy and gelled in the center. And all right, that's looking much better. There we go. Now, that's our butter and our brown sugar. This is why they're called butter tarts. Now, 3 eggs, and that's it. You can add a little vanilla if you want. Up there in the butter pot. I'm dreaming. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Lori. Merry Christmas. Of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming. Hi, Donna. Hey, Sandra. Of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Oh, that's our oven, and it's ready right on time for our pecan pie squares. If you want butter tart squares, you would add raisins. But we know Howie and raisins. And when he chose this over pumpkin pie, you better believe it's a delicious recipe. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, no. I have a corner here that's not quite filled in properly. Oh, yeah, and there's one over there too. That's all right. We'll get her done. There we go. These all down in there. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. And here we go. Ooh, and you want to pour it nice and evenly all over. And you don't want to leave any of this yummy, yummy goodness behind. I hope you can read that. It says, Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Gracie is not at my side for one simple reason. She went in the truck with Daddy to pick up Briar. She wasn't going to miss that opportunity. All right. Now, shake it on down, and I'm going to put this in a 375-degree oven, and I'm going to check on it in 20 minutes. And then I'm going to get out my shortbread to go in the oven after that. And then we're going to make scones for tomorrow's breakfast. Ring-a-ling, it fills the winter air. Hear them ring, you'll hear it everywhere. Soon it would be Christmas Day. All right. I need a cookie sheet. I don't think I need a huge one. I really don't. Let's use the old pizza pan. It's round anyway. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be far. Oh, I can't remember the words. Away. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. I need scissors. I need scissors. Here we are as in olden days. Happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us. Well, I didn't put that in the oven, did I? Will be near to us once more. Set the timer for 25 minutes. Oh, no wonder my oven's smoking. I got a pan in there with paper on it. Cheese and crackers. Oh my goodness. Beverly, where's your brain? Oh, I got cookie sheets in here. Oh. Oh. Smoking the house out. Oh, all right. There we go. All right, let's set the timer for 20 minutes. I hope you guys can see the smoke going by. This is what happens when I'm forced to bake on Christmas Eve. All right, now let's get the shortbread out. We still have snowballs. I am actually amazed at that. All right. Okay, where's my thing? There's my thing. Alrighty. Hey, Renee. Betty L. Rosita. Hi. Have I missed anybody? Well, I was off camera doing crazy and exciting things. Oh, good. Sending smoke signals to Santa. Hey. That is not a bad idea. I'm using the round pizza tray because I only have, like I said, I only made a half a recipe of shortbread. And half of that went into the pecan pie square base. I'm using a round pan because I think I'll get more on here this way. So that slided around. Thank you. I forgot I had it actually. I thought it was made of felt, but it's actually fuzzy fabric, so I'm going to be able to wash it. So I thought, why not? Why not? Go. So is everybody ready? Howie's gone to get Briar. And they're gone much longer than I expected them to be, but I think Briar wanted to go to Costco to get something for supper. Because I said it was finger food today. And he said, oh, I'm going to need something more substantial than that. Dad, it's good. I'm making lasagna for supper tomorrow. And, you know, we're all happy with that decision. We really are. Flatten the ends down before I cut it. Well, Gracie's as hyper as any 8-year-old. We can't, you know, all the gifts are in bags under the tree in the office. She knows not to touch. But once they make it under the tree tonight, it'll be like, no, Gracie, not till tomorrow, right? So I think this pan's going to work just perfect. There we go. And we'll set these in the fridge to chill. Press that one down a little bit. Set these in the fridge to chill. Let's make one big one. There we go. That one's mine. The cook. All right. Ooh. Sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top. Sugar do. Oh, honey. And then I'm going to put these in the fridge to chill, and we're going to start working on our scones. Okay, I need to keep this to wipe my hands on. This goes in the fridge. We got ribeyes 60% off today. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't pass it up. I'd be having them for Christmas dinner. Savory cheesecake with seafood years ago. It was delicious. I made him help me write a recipe for it. Wow. That sounds delicious. Hi, Sherry. I'm not fussy on seafood. I'm a shrimp girl, but that's about it. I'm not a lobster or crab legs person. I'm really not. Oh. Okay, these can go in the fridge. This can go in the garbage. Oh, honey. Whoops, don't put them in the sugar bath. Do. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Okay, now, what do I need? Okay, I don't need my berries out of the freezer yet. All right, everybody ready to make scones? Hey, Freaky Geek, Merry Christmas Eve. Carrie Gould, you and Howie have a blessed day and Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Thank you. I've learned so much from you over the years. Well, you're learning right along with me because half the time I'm trying stuff. Like I'd never made these pecan pie bars before, but I remember working in the bakery and most of our bars, like lemon bars and squares and stuff, were made with a shortbread base, unless it was like a Nanaimo bar or something, but it was made with a shortbread base. So I went, well, butter, brown sugar, eggs, pecans, and shortbread. How simple could it be? And you know what? It's delicious. Okay, first, I don't use the zester side, and don't pick on my poor old battered thing. Okay, I don't use the zester side. I use this side. You just don't want to get into the white part, the pith, because that's bitter. I bought two oh, I just love this smell. I bought 2 oranges so I could get as much of the skin as possible. It's kind of a juicy orange. And, you know, I'm just going to take what I can. Okay, well, for these scones, the basic recipe is butter, flour, a little bit of sugar, buttermilk, baking powder, and then cranberries, I use orange zest, and the blueberries, I use lemon zest. I've almost got enough. I just want to scrape it over here so I can have it when I need it. But I think I need a little bit more than that, because I like to, you know, get that bite of zest. Okay, let's see. I can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I can't believe it's true. What is the difference between tea biscuits and scones? Sugar. Sugar. Pretty much it. And you can use lard, or some people prefer shortening, which I personally never use. You can use lard or shortening in tea biscuits. I use butter in scones. So it's butter and sugar. I'm going to have to get the other orange out, I think. See, this is a tedious process, but it wouldn't be Christmas without scones. Now, you won't be seeing me bake these off, guys, because these are going to be baked. These are going to be popped in the freezer and baked tomorrow morning. And I'll tell you something. There better be at least 3 for everybody, because that's how popular they are. I'm going to my younger daughter's for Christmas Eve hors d'oeuvres buffet. I'm taking brie and cranberry jelly and puff pastries. Wow. Capri, skewers, and salami and Italian blend cheeses and puff pastry. That sounds delicious. Also sounds like a lot of work. So I hope it's appreciated where you're taking it. All right. That should be plenty of orange zest. Yeah, now we're talking. Got a good tablespoon there. Now let's do lemon zest, because we're going to make blueberry ones too. Oh, there's no lemon. And yes, I wash them. I wash them to get any pesticides off the skin that I can. You want to use organic lemons and oranges, you go right ahead. I don't have that kind of money. So, Howie's loves the blueberry lemon. And actually, the bakery used to make blueberry with lemon zest and cranberry with lemon zest. I'm the one who started putting orange zest in the cranberry scones. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to pull out another lemon. Let me see. Oh, I missed this part altogether. You don't want to take the white. You want to go down to the white, but not take the white. The white is very bitter. There's a very big difference between sour and bitter, right? All right. Alrighty. And Oh. I will be alone for Christmas this year. Hi, Wit Sally. Trying to make the most of it. Well, you are making the most of it. You're here with us, right? Merry Christmas to you, darling. Merry Christmas, baby. See the snow come tumbling down. I say Merry Christmas, baby. See that snow coming on the ground. Okay. Alrighty. There's our lemon zest. Okay. We have a pile of orange zest and a pile of lemon zest. All right, let's start on our first batch of scones. I'm going to put, oh, I don't know. I love these jars. They have it on the, they have the cups on the side. So I'm going to put in like 1.5 cups to 2 cups of flour in my sifter here. Whoa, that might be a bit more. That's just perfect. I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And we're going to sift that on in. This winter I made hot chocolate mix from scratch. I made it and sold it by the cup and they all loved it. There you go. You're always using your noodle, Rosita. Okay. Make sure this is all, the baking powder's all busted up and the flour's all busted up. There we go. Set you aside for the next one. And now, what are we going to do first? We're going to do blueberries first. So let's put our blueberry or our lemon zest in there. All right. And we're going to add, I don't know. Oh my, I got lumps in my sugar. We're going to add, I got 2 cups of flour, so I'm going to say just 1/2 cup of sugar. Just 1/2 cup. You don't need a lot. Okay? 1/2 cup of sugar. There we go. Now I'm going to go get my butter out of the fridge. Oh, actually, I'm going to use this frozen butter over here. How about them apples? Okay. So now, I'm going to wrap this butter up a little better so I can hang on to it. And then I'm going to dip that in there and I'm going to start grating the frozen butter. It's not quite frozen anymore. It's just past the point of softer than brittle. And then you toss. You want the butter to hold its shape. There we go. And that should be plenty. Let me have a look. We want just enough butter to melt and it be flaky, like pastry almost. Go. There we go. Oh, I think that's perfect. Now, we're going to take us some cold buttermilk. Now, if you want to make scones or biscuits or whatever, when this buttermilk gets down to here, top it up with milk and let it sit on the counter overnight. And you will have buttermilk. And you will always have buttermilk as long as you do that. I'm going to put in, I don't know, maybe 1/2 cup. And I'm just going to toss this with my hand. Again, like pastry, you do not want to overwork the dough. We're just going to, we want this into a nice kind of sticky ball, but not too sticky. Okay? Okay, now I'm going to add some fruit. Oi! What did I put in there? Lemon zest? Yes, it's got to be blueberries. You want your berries frozen so that they don't burst while you're pressing and now you got to work. You got to be quick now because you don't want your berries thawed out too much. Okay. I'm just tossing this until it starts to come together. Okay. A little bit more. Boom, boom. Err on the side of less because, you know, it's hard to add dry ingredients. It could make things tough, but it's easy to add some more liquid ingredients. Right? And I think that will do. I do think that will do. And you want your buttermilk cold. Why? You want your berries cold. Why? You do not want the butter worked in. I think that's going to be perfect. I'm going to put this in the fridge for a minute. If I can find a place. Merry Christmas, baby. Santa Claus is back in town. All right. Oh, yeah, knock over. Cookie sheet here. Oi! Let's move those lemons and oranges out of the way. Okay. Move our orange zest out of the way. Hey, Rosie, how are you? And hey, Ann Ogren. Good ship lollipop. All right. Well, you can't be lonely when you're here with us, Carrie. Whoops. All right. Set that aside because we're going to make our other ones right in the same bowl. Now, we want to see how the berries are starting to melt and get, you know, you're going to get blue. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Now, I'm just going to kind of fold this a couple of times, just to make sure we have all layers of butter intact. And then we're just going to press it into a circle. I got too many blueberries in one spot here. Although Howie would argue that there's never too many. But he would argue it if he got a piece without blueberry in it. Right? So you don't want to overwork your dough. Right? I just want to press. You want to be able to still see your flakes of butter. Right? And then I'm just going to take this biscuit cutter. And I'm going to put these all on a cookie sheet to be frozen for tomorrow morning. And what happens tomorrow morning is I pop them out of the freezer, still frozen. I preheat my oven. Pop them out of the freezer. Egg wash them. Sprinkle sugar on top. And bake them, and we have them with our tea while we open presents. It is the most wonderful time of the year. Okay. See? You can actually see the layers. Can you see the layers? That's what you want to see when you cut into a biscuit. And this, I think this cookie sheet is going to hold just the right amount. Or I may have to get a bigger cookie sheet. We'll see. See how you can see the layers? All right. This belt buckle. I may have to get a different cookie sheet. And this, there is, I got to go check on our pecan pie squares. And everyone's telling you be of good cheer. Ooh, it's bubbling. All right, I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. And I'm going to try and hunt me up a bigger cookie sheet. But not too big. Okay, there's one. Come on. Boy, that was a stubborn thing. All right, we'll wash the cookie sheet. I'm just getting another cookie sheet ready, folks. Well, while I'm giving those another few minutes in the oven. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. Okay, this is a bigger cookie sheet. Because if I get the same amount with the cranberry scones, that little sheet wasn't going to be enough. So, and now we have, I'm just going to push these two together and flatten them out a bit. And just put that right on that tray. That's a big one. I know Howie's going to claim that one. Get our last of our blueberries here. Well, if one gets into the cranberry scones, I don't think anyone's going to complain. Hey? Let's just get you. Whoops. Yeah. Hang on a second, folks. Don't go in. Sorry about that. That was my son, Briar. He wanted to tell me he decided to do some shopping. I said, why'd you do that? You weren't going to buy anything. Okay, let's get these. I'm going to get these in the freezer. You don't want the butter melting. Oh, where am I going to find room in the freezer for these? That should just work nicely. There we go. All right. He's so excited. He had to tell me that he bought tacos and mixed nuts, chicken tacos and mixed nuts. And what am I after here, guys? Oh, God, have I buried the cranberries? Oh. Uh-oh, where's my cranberries? Oh, there they are. Okay. You just buy cranberries and throw them in the freezer. And trust me, this amount of cranberries will do 4 recipes of scones. Yep, my son's buying dinner. All right, I gotta check on my thing now. All righty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's still a little bit liquidy. Let it cook for another 5. So I'm going to say 30 minutes. Now again, we'll get out our sifter. And we'll use the same bowl. We have exactly the right amount of flour in here. I'm going to throw the sugar right in there too. You can put a little extra sugar in the cranberry ones if you want. But these are not really sweet. These are like a breakfast pastry, and you don't want it like donuts, right? Oh, right, and you made them go to Walmart. Thank you, Kathy. I mean, you know, I love my kids, that's for sure. That's for sure. And I wouldn't give Howie up for loving her money. And that's for true. Why? Because he is my love, right? There we go. Baking powder, sugar, and flour. Push all that through. A little bit of the sugar on top there. Alrighty. Oh, and on with the grating of the butter. We have a pretty good idea how much needs to go in here. But you do want to take it out and toss it every once in a while to coat each individual piece of butter with flour. That's a big secret. Well, like I said, I'm making lasagna for dinner tomorrow. And that's going to be easy because I got oven-ready noodles. I just got to make the sauce. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for roasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. Oh. I was going to do live reading tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen tonight. I think my holidays are going to be right here, right now. You know what I mean? Good girl. Hey, Pauletta, Merry Christmas. Hey, Michelle, Merry Christmas. Yeah, supper is going to be delicious. Okay. And you want to get the butter out? You just grab a handful of flour and go in there and just dust it down. Everyone says, I hate washing these. Use a long-handled brush. You're welcome. All right. There we go. All right, let's get this out of the way. And buttermilk, buttermilk, buttermilk. Buttermilk. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm spending my time with my boys, Howard and, well, and Gracie. Howard and Briar. And we're hopefully going to go and see Bubba and get him open his presents and stuff on New Year's Day. I'm still waiting to hear back from my other son on that. I put my shredder in the dishwasher. That's why mine's rusty. But you know what? I still clean things before they go in the dishwasher. I've had so many problems with this stupid Whirlpool dishwasher that I'll never buy Whirlpool again. I really won't. I'll go back to Maytag. I don't know what made me think. I know why, because they didn't have all the things I wanted the way I wanted them in stainless steel for the Maytags. All right, this is getting sticky. So let's dump it out here and see what we got going on. I think I got flour on my nose. Oh, you know what? We didn't put our cranberries in. Or our zest. Well, you know what? Never too late. Okay. Oh, where's my knife? You did not see me open that with my mouth. My teeth, I mean. All right. Now we're going to fold. And if we need a little bit more buttermilk, we'll just fold it in. Right? It's the happiest season of all. That's the butter tart, or the pecan pie squares. I'll get them out and I'll show it to you. But they gotta cool before I cut into them. So I made these ones with extra thick filling, like extra filling. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Fold. Fold. Press them in there while they're still frozen. Then again, we do like we did with the blueberry. Anyone gets astray, you just grab it and push it in. I'm coming. All right, folks, I'll be right back. Oh, I gotta get the dough off my hands, or most of it anyway. Oh. All right. Okay. Ooh, yes. Yes. Look. Just a little jiggly in the middle, just a little bit. Perfect. I'm gonna let that cool down. And in goes the shortbread. Oh, 15 minutes. You think I knew that you'd think I used to work in a bakery. I have everything timed. All right. Now, I've got to put these back in the freezer before they thaw out. And when I'm done here, I'm going to have a shower, get into my comfies, and pick tonight's movie. All righty. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Hold your wad. I talk to my appliances all the time. Okay. So, oh, missing a little bit of orange zest here. These are my favorite. Howie likes the blueberry lemon. I like the cranberry orange. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that stunningly beautiful? You might want to just curl these in as you go. Got to make sure that there's at least one cranberry in every one. There's two in that one. So tomorrow morning, I'll preheat the oven, and I'll take these out of the freezer, and I'll egg wash them, or buttermilk wash them, and then sprinkle sugar on top, and bake them. And then you eat them hot with butter. Oh my goodness. This was one of my jobs at the bakery because I did a nice job with scones. Everybody else's came out flat. Mine came out, flaky and fluffy. It's the secret of the layers and not overworking the dough. You get up in there like that. Okay. I'm making snowballs right now. Well, remember, they don't turn brown in the cooking, just golden on the bottom. And when you want to, don't put them in the icing sugar right away. Bring the tray out of the oven and let them sit for 2 minutes before dumping them very gently in the icing sugar. And then cover them in icing sugar and let them cool. I'll tuck you in there like that. Parties for hosting, marshmallows for roasting, and caroling out in the snow. Alrighty, looks like we're gonna be eating these all day tomorrow until the lasagna's cooked, because I always make too much. Listen, guys, I have to go. I have to clean up my mess, get the cookies baked and these in the freezer, and then I'm gonna have a shower and I'm gonna hang with my family. I love you guys. Take care. God bless, and Merry Christmas. And yes, there will be a video coming out of Gracie opening all her presents, but I won't do that live. All right? Mwah! Take care. God bless. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I love you guys.